So, hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you guys something that I've come across that I ended up reinventing the wheel. I found out this has already been done before, but just to make this really easy, if you have a leaky refrigerator that isn't quite cooling like it's supposed to or not making ice anymore, you might give this a try if you think you know what you're doing. You can look on the refrigerator label and make sure that it uses 134A. If it's been made in the past 10 years, chances are it does. So basically, this is all the tools that you'll need for this job. You'll need a can of this DuPont Suva, or just pretty much any generic 134A for mobile AC, with one of these gauges with a hose and a connector. A R12 to 134A retrofit kit, which the only piece you really need out of this is that long piece of tube there that threads onto your adjustable line tap valve. Now there's several different types of valves out there. There's a bullet piercing valve, and then there's this line tap valve. Those are the two main kinds. Do not use the bullet piercing valve because they do have a tendency to leak. This thing has a built-in straighter valve that is basically what any service professional is going to put on your refrigerator to recharge it anyhow. So this is going to be a better option, and it's reusable, and you don't have to worry about it too much. The other tool you'll need is probably going to be a 1/4-inch nut driver to take the screws off the back of the fridge. Which we're going to do now. It's also a good idea while you're in here to clean these coils in the back of this thing, because they're probably pretty dirty. Let's see where else. Right here. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off your machine. Some refrigerators have a metal plate like this one. Most of them have a cardboard plate. It's a lot easier. But it's really dirty. And if you look at these coils, you can see how dirty they are. They're pretty well caked over. So it's always a good idea to clean that. But we'll get to that in a minute. Use a vacuum cleaner. So, take your line tap valve out of the box. They come with a bunch of little pieces here. You just got to be careful not to lose any of them. It's your top piece with the cap, and you got to make sure it's got this rubber seal in here. It comes with an extra one just in case you lose it. Kind of handy. And you got the bottom of your saddle there, and you got two pieces to fit two different sizes of tubing. So what you're looking for on your refrigerator is your low pressure side. This is going to be usually the thicker tubing. The small tubing that goes to the coil is the high pressure side. And then you've got another little piece over here, which is also, in this case, would be the high pressure. It's a smaller line. So you don't want to use that necessarily, but we do know for sure that this piece is low pressure, so this piece right here. There's a nice straight section. You want to find a straight section of the pipe to connect this thing, so that way you ensure that you don't have any leaks. Then you just find out which one of these fittings, just put it in the saddle, see which one's going to fit that tube the best, and it looks like that one. So we're going to just hold it in place. You want to angle this in a way where you can still put your cover back on when you're done. So it's going to be kind of awkward, but that's the way this one's going to have to go. But for now, I'm going to turn it this way so I can put the screws in it. You got these little Allen screws, and it comes with the Allen wrench, which is very handy. Just put that in. So I just kind of snug them until you can position this exactly where you want it. I'm thinking mine's going to go about right there. And you go ahead and crank them down until they're flush, where the two pieces are touching each other, or as close as you can get. Generally, you can get these down all the way where you can't get your fingernail in between them, and that's pretty much it. And get them like that. You give them an extra little crank to make sure everything is tight. But you don't want any leaks in the future, otherwise you're undermining everything you're doing right here. Okay, so we're down. Alright, so now you're going to take this tube in particular. This is the low pressure side on your AC system for your vehicle, which so happens to fit this valve. See that? So that's the one we're going to be using for that. But before I get ahead of myself, this valve comes with this little piece here, and what this does is it depresses the needle on the straighter valve a little further, and on the end of the needle it has a actual puncture tool. So you use it and you thread it inside the cap here, and it punctures the line for you. This is how you open the system. So now that's down all the way, and you just back it off, and you'll hear a little bit of leakage as you're pulling it back out. And you're done with that. And then your cap's got an O-ring for future leaks. Hopefully there won't be any, but that's handy. Now this thing, these are made of aluminum. I haven't seen any other ones, but the ones that I've seen at the auto parts store, they're all aluminum. So you just basically put it on there, and I've just put them on hand tight. That's usually good enough for what we're doing. Now, you got your 134A with your retractable car hookup here. Snap it on, and you can look at your pressure if you've got a gauge. So we're sitting at like 10 psi, which is really low. So turn this on, the compressor on, and you can see how it's going down. It's starting to go down from 10. So we'll give it a little shot there. It's still going down. And this will eventually, now see, this was on and I just turned it off, so it's actually it's not going to work exactly right now, but this thing does have a leak, so I'm going to give it a shot for a few seconds here. It's still dropping below 10, just a little. Lost a little bit of coolant there. Okay, now let's see. you can check if your refrigerator wasn't cooling much at all. On the high pressure line where it comes from the compressor, it'll be burning hot as it comes through here, and this one is very hot, so